Hey guys, what's up? I am here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of Nanatsu no Taizai, Kamigami no Gekirin, or you could call it the 7 Deadly Sins, Wrath of the Gods on episode 4. Now, this episode right here shows the fight between the Ten Commandments and the Archangels, and many people say that this episode is much better. In my opinion, not entirely so much. I mean, call me a freaking nitpicky or just like an idiot for saying that, but it looks like either the studio is not putting a lot of effort into it or something else is being involved, because certain fights in the Nanatsu no Taizai really needs a lot of effort to be put into. Otherwise, I don't know. Okay, maybe you guys might be thinking, are you really going to judge the series because of not too much pretty colors, a good art style, or good animation? Possibly, yes. But, of course, I know the story. But, to me, I think the story is okay. But, sometimes the writing can be out of shape. But, okay, enough for me being a little, like, off topic and giving my thoughts on it. Let's just get this recap started. As you can see, two of the Archangels shows up. And they are known to be Sario and Tarmio. And, apparently, they make a bet with each other that it will take about, like, 5 minutes to kill all the demons, 10 seconds to kill them all, and we see to it that they use their arc ability and they literally annihilate all the fodder demons with the exception of the 10 commandments that somehow managed to escape. We see to it that they end up clashing against each other, and it seems like to me the Archangels seem to be overwhelming them in terms of power, strength, speed, and attack. I mean, every time like I think Sadio attacks, he will actually like manage to damage them even though they look like they dodged it. For example, what was shown in this episode where Mons Pete was trying to like dodge Sadio, he will actually still take damage. And apparently when one of the 10 commandments, which was Fraudrin by that time, he ends up attacking him, but he ends up getting injured at the same time. So it looks like to me that was somewhat well done, and Dedier ends up taking on Tarmio in terms of like in terms of punching him, but it has no effect on him. Even punching him for like 54 times or 55 times, which one you think is more appropriate, it was not actually having any effect on him at all. We see to it that, of course, the 10 Commandments are still being overwhelmed, but they managed to at least turn a little bit on the tide to be at least on par with them. But eventually, Luter Cell decides to go out there and take things personally, take action personally. As for Nerobaster, she, on the other hand, gets interrupted by Gother and Melascula, who apparently managed to, which Gother would use his mind trick ability to like fool Nerobaster to think that he's Luter Cell and lead him and Melascula to the Skygate whatsoever, you know? And apparently it's not looking so good because, well, both sides is not looking so good because Gother and Melascula finds the gateway to heavens, and they could do whatever the heck they want due to the fact that they are manipulating Nerobaster, while Luter Shell is off to go face the 10 Commandments, and he easily overpowers them completely in terms of firing like arc laser beams whatsoever. But we see to it that that Mons Pete and Dedier realize that they have no other option, and they end up sacrificing and doing a ritual that will allow them to be very terrifying and powerful, because at the cost of their 6 hearts and the loss of common sense and everything else together, they will literally become very strong enough to actually overpower the Archangels, Luter Cell, and Sario and Tarmio effortlessly. Even when Luter Cell launches a powerful arc beam or whatever he just launched, it will actually have no effect on them at all, and we see to it eventually that they will still continue to rampage against Luter Cell and his friends. Mons Pete effortlessly ends up putting Sario and Tamio out of commission while Luter Cell was about to get serious. And we see to it that Meliodas, along with Diane and King, which obviously is Dro and Gluxinia, They end up having to find Elizabeth, but she's protected by a barrier, and Meliodas decides to rescue her from that, and Elizabeth feels so remorseful of her actions, knowing that she didn't know what was going on. But Meliodas says, hey, it's okay, you done nothing wrong. Right now, leave the rest to me. But Elizabeth says, no, I'm not going to let you suffer any more than you have to. And we see to it that Elizabeth decides to find a way to make amends and gets ready to face the two Endura demons head on. And we see to it, I'll tell you guys this right now. I forgot to mention that the Endura form is known to be very devastating, for most ugliest and treacherous, hateful form, even from the demon clan, because you lose all common sense. You just think about destruction and everything else. But it requires a ritual, and unless your power level is around 50,000 or above, you will die from the changes. So yeah, I mean, like, ever since Studio Dean took this series, you know, or was given it, from what I heard or understood, depending how things went about, as much as I would like to see excitement in the series, it's not looking so good for me, in my opinion. Call me freaking like a Dumbo for saying that, or not being nitpicky, but that's just me, dude. I mean, like, you want to make things good for other people, you gotta make sure you put a lot of effort into it. And I'm pretty sure you guys might be telling me, stop judging a series by its freaking, like, pretty colors and everything else altogether. Yeah, of course that's not the case. I'm not supposed to be doing that. But in terms of storyline and everything else, I mean, like, it looks nice. I mean, in terms of adaptation and otherwise, looks great. But in terms of, like, art, animation, and detail and etc., it's not looking so great. Call me Mr. Nitpicky or something, but that's just me. All right. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot!